You there? Now I get to mail my poorly drawn unicorn, because it's not ugly. No unicorn is ugly. They can be made ugly, but no unicorn is ugly. This will be letter number 10 that I've sent my son as of July 6th, 2025. Though there are a couple letters that I didn't send, just, I don't know. Oh, I broke through. Oh, what's this? Are these mushrooms that are edible that aren't going to hurt Shade here? Some food? Harvest. Now, it's possible that I heard about the Berserker myth and wanted to embody it. But I will say I've never been able to fake a rage. Not a true rage. Not a true rage. Even the lesser rages, I've never found a way to fake them. And I've never hurt anybody, so I've never lost true control. So, but then again, I've never been in a life or death situation. You know, Superman's a berserker. And this is how Superman's a berserker. In every story where Lois Lane is killed, Superman flies into an unending rage and destroys everyone. It's the only true berserker rage that I've ever witnessed in his story, but that is what a berserker rage is. They killed his wife, the love of his life, and he decided no. He decided no. He said no. And then no one else, and they weren't left there. They didn't have anything left of them. They couldn't do it. They were dead. They were all dead. That's the only time Superman has ever become like a true murderer, was whenever they killed Lois Lane. When Lois Lane was killed, Superman always flies off and starts killing everybody. Doesn't matter how good you think he is. They killed Lois Lane, Superman killed everybody. That's where the Injustice storyline comes from. Whenever Superman basically becomes super tyrant, because it's like, I guess Lois Lane is the best part of Earth for him. And once he loses her, especially when they don't have a son in those storylines, what does he have left? He's a non-human surrounded by humans who destroyed the only human he loved. It would be kind of like if I got bit by an ant and decided to kill the whole ant hive. But this is just fantasy. Even though it's fantasy, though, it was still from the mind of someone. The human condition is tragic. That's why I lean so heavily on God. Because there is no solution. I'm not an army of one. I'd like to be, but I'm not powerful like that. I guess I'll just keep trying. I'll try to be the Superman in a world where he never develops his powers and see how that works. I figure the best I can do is try to be Batman, except I gotta find the money for myself too. I would never inherited any. But, you know, inheritance is bad for kung fu. I mean, maybe not. I wouldn't really know, would I? Okay. Well, we did a lot of good work with the pickaxe, didn't we, Shade? Excuse me. Farted. I think that'll probably be enough for today. Let's take this to the home. Yeah. We still have 345 days together. I'll be going on big. I might step away from the game for a little while here soon. But then again, I guess I don't have to, do I? At least this support cloud saves. thank you to those who followed me. It looks like I have 17 followers now. So I truly appreciate you. I still don't understand a lot of the follower stuff, but I am looking for some friends. Not the kind of friend that I'd ever ask to stay on your couch or anything. Just the kind of friend that talks online, playing games and stuff. Maybe one day we can make a guild. Let's shoot for World of Warcraft sequel. There may never be one of those though. We need at least 40 people. It'll all be okay. Man, I'm really liking that Nor pasta. I hadn't had Nor pasta in a while. I hadn't been getting milk. today's a good day though. I think I might try to go to church. I have been staying away from church because I hadn't been feeling very good. I hadn't been feeling very good, and I've had a hard time talking. To people. So I just rather stay home. I need to see what time it is. I think I got a little time. I was raised in a Methodist church. A United Methodist church. And it's kind of a traditional church service. Very similar to Catholicism. Not quite as ceremonial though. But it's about as old. It's one of the first Protestant sects. Or what's the word? Denomination. So it's nice to go to a traditional church. Even if it's hard to go to a church that I didn't grow up in. It makes it very difficult because I don't know. I'm used to going to church and I was raised there, you know. So that everybody there was like I don't know. It's a weird thing. But it's still nice to do a traditional service. Mainly the music. Modern Christian music. Kind of uncomfortable. I don't particularly like it. I prefer the hymns. Been playing Fallout 4. Been playing Fallout 4.
I don't have a headset from a PlayStation.
I don't have a headset from a PlayStation.
And I don't have a camera. And I don't have
Plus,
a camera.
when I'm playing, kind of tired of talking a lot of time.
But it's good practice.
Making progress, huh, Shade? How are you doing? You smell good. You know that? Good. You know that? You know you smell good? Smell like a vacuum. you got there, Shade? Turning point? It's burrito time. This one has paprika, smoked paprika, thyme, oregano, black pepper. I might have put some rosemary on it. I ran out of chipotle pepper. right. there, Olivia Stone 123. I didn't see it, but that's mostly because I'm not used to seeing chats. What's up, Olivia Stone 123? How are you? Yeah, I'm pretty good. Just had a burrito. Burritos are always good. Burritos are always good. What brings you to my channel? Is it this game that's interesting, or are you just bored? Is this my favorite game? I don't have a favorite game, sorry. Yep. No, I saw this one and it looked like a good game to just kind of chill to, so I figured I'd go ahead with it. I like a lot of things. The other game I'm playing like right now is Fallout 4. I don't have my camera set up for that though. Killing a lot of raiders and super mutants and ne'er-do-wells trying to recover an apocalyptic society. It's kind of fun. I played Fallout 3 in 2008, I think it was, 2008, 2009, and that was one of the best games I'd ever played. I bought Fallout 4 several years ago, but I just couldn't get into it. Plus, I have a hard time switching between games. I've been working on that. But I've been playing Fallout 4, and it's doing pretty well. It's a pretty good game. They did a really good job with it. I appreciate it. What is your game that you like? What's your favorite game? Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah, I picked up Grand Theft Auto 5 the other day on the PlayStation Network. They did a really good job with it. The last Grand Theft Auto game I played was San Andreas when I broke my leg. I didn't have anything better to do, and I borrowed it from one of my friends, and I played the crap out of that game. That was a good one. Grand Theft Auto for sure has probably one of the best driving and camera systems of any game I've ever played in my life. I haven't played Warzone, but I know it's a Call of Duty game. But I don't know. I've not been too much into the multiplayer. I'm tired of playing with strangers. This game, I wouldn't know. I bought it a long time ago, I think. Not sure. Why do you ask? You can check Steam. Are you trying to buy it? I can check the price for you. It's not a very expensive game, I'll show you that. It looks like it's an $11.24 game. Do I recommend this game? I think it's good. I think it's a good game. It's a thoughtful game. It's a very thoughtful game. Sometimes I like fast-paced stuff, but sometimes I like to just sit. So this is actually a good game because I'm a new streamer. So it gives me time to think and also practice patience. What do you prefer, Grand Theft Auto 5 or Warzone? Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 is pretty good. I didn't get too far because, I don't know, I just didn't have time for it. I don't have a stream schedule because I don't live on a schedule. I do a lot of different things each day. I'm hoping to eventually get a schedule, but I need to learn to live on a schedule before I can provide a schedule for others. So as it is, I'm just kind of trying to enjoy the stream. I'm not really... Yeah, I'm working on the schedule thing. I got a lot of stuff to do before I can do that, though. If you do join, I appreciate it. I always enjoy having someone to talk to. I run out of things to say when I'm the only one talking, and I end up repeating myself a lot. But to be fair, it does give me good practice for whenever I have to present the information I give out here in public to just whomever. It's good practice. It's good speaking practice, public speaking, etc. So, you're from Dallas. I've never been to Dallas. I've been to Houston and San Antonio. I might have been to Austin briefly. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Acadiana, Cajun heartland. Lafayette is probably the biggest city near where I'm from. You been there to Lafayette? Oh, you plan on going there? Yeah. It's good, man. Well, I'm retired from the military, medically retired from the military. Aside from that, I'm a full-time father. I'm a certified personal trainer with the National Academy of Sports Medicine, though I'm still studying and trying to lose some weight before I start taking on clients. I'm in and out of college depending because I have a brain injury. It makes it real hard to study, and I need a study buddy, but I never had anyone to help me study, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm hoping to start school again whenever I can. I'm a homeowner, and I'm about to get my farmer ID so I can farm and sell vegetables out of my backyard. Oh, you work full time? What do you do? A project manager. That's cool. What kind of projects? Is it something you're capable of talking about, or is it kind of one of those things you'd rather not say? I don't really know what a project manager is, to be honest. When I see your name, I think of Olivia Wilde and Emma Stone. Yeah, project manager. Well, that's pretty cool. I hope your projects are successful. I've never worked in the corporate world. Streaming? I think I made my account a couple years ago. I think I've been streaming on and off for about a year. Not very long. I'm very new to it. I stream games and I read books that are in the public domain. Yeah. Sure. What's up? I'm happy to hear any advice. What do you mean, like graphic stuff? Graphics art? You mean like those word bubbles that show up on the screen and all that? I'm a fairly simple person. I like to keep things as simply as possible. I figure I'll get into that sometime, but I'm happy to see what you got to show me. As far as custom identity goes, I was kind of just hoping to develop that. Oh no, I don't get on Discord. Sorry. I only really get on that if I'm playing a game with people, but I don't use Discord a whole lot. But I'm hoping to take a class, like maybe a basic graphics art class, and then be able to do my own stuff and just kind of figure out what it's going to look like. I'm fairly new. I figure maybe by 5 years I'll kind of have it figured out. Another 5 years or so. I'm not in any hurry. I'm a very busy person in general, and
this streaming thing is basically homework for me. I don't have, well, yeah, let me hop on. I gotta try to remember how to add a person on Discord. I don't ever get on. How do I add a friend? I don't know what's this all about. Yeah, sorry, I don't remember how to add people on Discord, so I have to figure out how to do that. How do I add friends? Oh, here we are. Alright, Olivia Stone, 123. There you go. Yep, got it. And what would these be? Like, where would these pictures go? Oh, yeah. No, I'll be honest with you, I don't think about my identity a whole lot. Um, I guess I am my identity. So, I wouldn't know what I am outside of what I am. I don't know if that makes sense. Because my identity is who I am, and I guess what you would consider identity is what you see. And I don't know what that is, you know? So I guess if except for an individual's self-identity, you really kind of have to know what everyone else thinks. And that's one thing I don't have. I don't know what other people think of me. I know that generally people think very poorly of me. Throughout my life, most people have thought very poorly of me, which is why I'm here online, not trying to play with other people, but still looking for friends. So I don't know. I kind of moved away from sigils and mascots and things. I'm just myself. This ugly mug you see in front of you in the upper right corner of the screen is my identity. And the rest of it, the plainness, the original Twitch art is fine with me. I enjoy the original Twitch art. Yeah, but is it a need though? I have a son, and my true plan was I've been encouraging his art skills. So what I'd really like is I'd like to wait until my son develops into an artist and learns graphic art, and then just if he wants to draw me some stuff up, I was just gonna let him, you know, give me some samples, and I'll tell him what is cool, and if he wants to do that or not, I'm perfectly happy being without any of that. I'm definitely not professional, not trying to make money off of this. This is just a for fun thing. I may not even stay here. I may not even stay on streaming. This is just kind of like a self-directed educational experience for me. Because when I went into the military, there was no streaming service like this. The closest thing there was really all it was YouTube, and there wasn't really anyone who did game streaming. So when I got out and I didn't have anything to do, I found this. Yeah, no, it's really not about the money. It's just honestly, I don't like the way a lot of people's art looks. I like the work that the original Twitch people put into their stuff, and I really don't know the streaming system well enough to want to mess with it. I kind of like the regularness of it, the plainness. I'm a fairly plain person. It's really not about the money. It's just that I don't pay for what I don't like. Not for my own sake. I'm much more likely to waste money on someone else than I am to waste it on myself. And I just don't like all the art that other people do, to be honest. I enjoy the basicness, the simplicity, the simple, no frillsness of the regular Twitch interface. Now, I have seen a couple that I really do like. Like, I asked one guy, another streamer, about it, and he didn't respond to me. So I'm not too worried about that anymore. But Oh, do I like your work? No, I think it's good. It's just not my style. I mean, it does look good. It's like a webtoon style of drawing, which is really good. I don't see anything that looks like me, you know? I'm a nothing kind of guy. Like, I don't do RGB. I don't like the RGB colors and fanciness and flashiness. I just like the plain. I'll be honest, I don't even know how to do a logo banner or a theme. I will. There's some other people who have messaged me about this as well. That's honestly the only people who talk to me are the people who are trying to sell me art. And I'm just not interested in spending money on it. I tell you what, if I eventually make money on this stream, I'll use that to buy the art, and I'll probably come to you since you're the most recent one. I have you on my Discord. I have you and like 2 others or something. Yeah, you and 2 other artists who have messaged me. But I'm just not interested right now. I don't even know how to do it. And honestly, like the thought of trying to change all the art and all that stuff makes my brain hurt. I just don't want to do it. But it does look good. I like the little wolf. Let's see. Yeah, they all look pretty good. I like the offline live streaming thing. That's kind of cool. It looks like I don't know, Halo corridor. I like the channel of Mindhack stream. That's pretty good. It's very simple, and honestly, of them all, that plain one, the Mindhack one, the simplicity of it with the 4 swords. I like that. The simple color. That's a good one. A lot of the other ones look like sports logos. I don't understand what that is that you're saying. Animating real picture in your favorite character body in my logo. Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to show me an example of that so I'd understand what you're talking about. But I don't really have a theme. Yeah, no, I'm good. Oh, look. I got the well. You're going to use this as a bathroom? I don't have a favorite color. These days I've been sticking to shades of gray and black just to kind of keep myself normal, regular, uninteresting. But I don't know. I have different favorite colors in different situations, but I don't really have a regular, like a consistently favorite color. Sorry, I'm not a favorite person. I'm too indecisive to choose a favorite. I like blue. The blues and reds that are in these pictures are among my favorite colors. Blue, red, green. I like the forest green that would be on par with these reds and these blues. Um, I like black and white. I like gold and yellow. I like the orange of a flame. But no, I'm not much of a favorite color kind of guy. Sorry, it's not showing up. But I'm not really much of a animal mascot kind of guy anyway. No, I don't want anything. I'm sorry. I don't want any kind of art for my channel. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just don't want nothing personal. I just don't want anything. I'm perfectly happy with my low-level streaming channel. I might now if I start to get more practiced with it and I get more familiar with it, maybe in a year or two, and I start actually getting interested in all that, I might consider it. But as it is, I'm not wanting to spend any money on it. And it's not even that I don't want to spend the money on it. It's also that I'm just not interested in adjusting my channel in any way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? But if you come up with something exciting, you're welcome to shoot it my way, and if it's really cool, I'll commission something from you. If you send me something cool enough, I might be willing to commission, but as it is, I just don't have any interest in that sort of thing. Right, but okay. Well, but yeah, just, I mean, keep stalking me and then ask me later. I might be more interested next time you show up. But
I don't foresee any interest in doing anything like that within the next 6 months. I'm more interested in playing the game than I am with decorating everything. All right. Thanks, Olivia. I appreciate your time, but I'm gonna get off now. You have a great day. I hope your business of arting is super successful.